Hi there. I'm Catherine Lash from Spirit Quest Retreats, and I have with me today my special co-host.
Troy D. Smith. Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. So we have a whole variety of topics to bring to you, which I promised earlier. And I know a lot of you are shut in. All of us basically are in the same boat. So we just have some ideas and concepts and issues, things to bring to you. We'll also be interviewing other practitioners and bringing them in. But we want to share some ideas with you today regarding fear versus trust and courage.
Sounds great. Yeah, I'm actually reminded of the story, an old Cherokee legend when you talk about that, Catherine, that the old man and his grandson sitting down and talking about life, and the old man telling his grandson that he himself has two wolves within him, and the one wolf being of fear and the other wolf being of faith, and explaining to the boy, about life and about the two wolves and about how we all have the two wolves within us. And it's a very appropriate story, I think, at this time because of the unknown that we're in. And the boy asks his grandfather about these wolves and says there's two wolves. And the wolf of fear is ego. It's about resentment. It's about jealousy and envy and the fear of not enough, the fear of failure, fear of being unlovable, all of these types of fears that are within him that are very ego-based. And he talks about the other wolf, and the wolf of faith, and what that wolf is about, and the wolf of encouragement, of supporting one another, of forgiving ourselves, of loving ourselves, taking care of ourselves. And it's really appropriate, I think, at this time. Mm-hmm. And the little boy, I love the little boy. The little boy is drawn to his grandfather and asks, well, which wolf survives? And the grandfather just simply replies, the wolf that you feed,
Right. Powerful lesson for right now.
Powerful lesson, because we're in this unknown space, and we have the choice. We have a choice to follow that courage and to love, to feed the wolf of faith, or we can feed the wolf of fear. And unfortunately, that's happening.
It is happening. People are so fearful of the unknown, yet really this too shall pass. It's just we're assured that it's only a few months, and then we don't know what's going to happen with the economy, but we know that through our faith and through our trust that really we are so supported. We are supported by our great spirit, our source connection, and we are supported by our family and our friends. We are supported by our spiritual communities. And the biggest thing to have faith in right now and trust in is yourself. And really going into that self-inquiry, going deeper and asking, this is a perfect time to do that. It's your own at-home retreat where you can journal and ask yourself, this fear, this anxiety that I'm feeling, what's behind it? Like, what's really arising here, and what else is attaching to it? Because that's what happens. We're fearful about something, and then all these other layers come in.
Right. The thing that I found with fear, when I'm in that place of fear, is how difficult it is to create, how difficult it is to dream. And when you're in that place, it's impossible. It really is impossible to get to the place of being able to dream and to create your life. When we're in that fear mode, we're victims. We're victims of our circumstance, and we're out of control. We lack control, and we have no ability to create. So it's how do we just set that aside and say, you know, just for this moment and just for this next hour, I'm going to choose to feed the wolf of faith. And what does that look like? And hopefully there's a spark. There's a spark inside you that says, you know, I can do this. I'm going to turn off the news. I'm going to turn and I'm going to push the papers away, and I'm going to focus on myself, and I'm going to see where that goes. What spark comes inside me that I can create something?
Yeah.
That I can draw a picture or paint a picture or, you know.
The creative zone.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm not in the fear zone. I am going into my creative zone. So it's painting that painting you haven't painted. It's writing that poem. It's developing that part of your business you haven't developed. It's anything you want, you know, planting a garden. But really being productive with this time instead of just going down that black hole of fear and anxiety.
I agree. Yeah, when I think about for me personally, I think about what does that look like for me? What is, you know, so if I'm not going to feed the wolf of fear, and I'm going to choose to lead the life and feed the wolf of faith, what connects with me about that? You know, I think about doing something that maybe I have never done before, and how it might scare me a little bit. It might scare me to put myself out there, but then doing it anyway, because it's in my best interest to do it, and I know that I'm going to learn, and I'm not going to be perfect at first, but I'm going to try, and I'm going to feed that faith.
Absolutely. You know, the Tibetans have a word called shenpa, which basically translated means hook. So when something triggers us, when we become scared or frightened or full of anxiety, frustrated, angry, we're triggered, that's the shenpa, and that's when that hook comes out. I like to picture it as a piece of Velcro kind of emerging from you. Are you going to let the news, are you going to let the fear, are you going to let all of that attach to you? Now, I will say that I am not here saying we don't have a problem in some states, and we don't, and I acknowledge that we have people who are sick and people who are facing crisis. And we want to love them, we want to support them, we want to support the people who are getting up every day and going into those hospitals and caring for people, and all the caregivers at home. So having said that, we're really talking to the people who are in the fear zone for when they really don't need to be, you know, and there's no immediate pressing situation other than what we're all experiencing in terms of the virus, but they're just sitting home watching the news and letting the anxiety and the fear grow and grow and grow. And what's more powerful than a virus is fear. What's more destructive than a virus is fear. So we really felt it's so important to make this video and have people take that deep evaluation of, take a look at yourself, or ask yourself, to what degree are you fearful? And then how do you move out of that and make this a productive time?
Oh, absolutely. I think based on what you said, moving. I mean, we're quarantined in our houses, and so many of us are watching movies. We can't watch sports. We can't watch a lot of the things that we're used to watching, and we can't go to a lot of the places that, you know, maybe we have in the past, you know, certainly restaurants and a lot of other places. But how important it is to keep moving, whether it's going out and walking or yoga. Absolutely. and with Spirit Quest and everything that you have to offer, an online spa, because it can be done right in your own home.
Yes, we developed a new program called the Spirit Quest Interactive Online Retreats, and we have about 30 practitioners we can choose from. And so we will choose those practitioners that are perfect for you. We will listen to your story and what you need and put together this program. And I say it's interactive because it's live, and it's interactive because you are participating, you're talking, you're the only one. It's all about you. And it does involve movement. It does involve yoga if you want. It does involve breathing sessions. It does involve standing up and moving your body. It does involve life coaching and spiritual coaching and giving you some tools to make it through, or to organize something, or to restructure something, or to simply to make it through this time. So just to let you know that Troy and I are both here for you as well, and we'd be happy to do any kind of either online or phone session with you, and just give you that extra little boost to let you know that it's okay, and that we have a huge variety of tools available for them, don't we?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. There's so many fun things to explore and to experiment with, to get out of that zone of fear and to get into the place of creativity and to get excited about your life. And you know, when you're not living in that place of fear and the unknown, having the power to choose and to take this opportunity to go and to create your dream life. You know, to take this incredible opportunity we have right now, these weeks, to be able to sit down and to reflect and to start really dreaming about what you want your life to look like.
Yeah, and what's not working.
Right, and what's not working.
To evaluate, you know, do you want to go back to that life?
Yeah.
And what parts of it can you leave out? What parts of it can you leave behind? And what new, fresh territory can we visit during this time?
And that, letting go.
Yes.
Letting go of what doesn't serve us. Does it? I mean, watching the news 24 hours a day. I don't know. For me, I look at the headlines, I read, and then I set it away, and then I go and I face the day, and it's a beautiful day, and it's a day to create and a day to share, to check in on one another,
and to call those loved ones, and to pray for those who need our prayers, and to be present with each other, and to know that we will help each other along the way, and that we can do it in grace, and we can do it in love, and we don't have to. It's our choice, because either way we do it. It's just, do you want to do it through fear, anxiety, depression, a sense of lack, or do you want to do it through joy and grace, humility, and a deep foundational peace within you that we all are supported, and this too shall pass.
It shall. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, until next time, we want to tell you namaste,
Namaste.
and have a beautiful day.